Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Gooner and welcome to the Blind Gooner Transfer Show. Now, listen as well. First and foremost, I want to apologise because I made an error in the title. I put transfer update instead of the Blind Gooner Transfer Show, and I'm going to go and edit that after the show's finished. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that, and also as well, guys. I'm going to be doing 2 streams a day for the foreseeable future. I realised that this channel has stagnated a bit, and that's partly down to me not being consistent enough and not bringing content every single day. So yeah, this time I'm going to be doing the transfer show at 4 p.m. and then I'm going to do another stream at 7 p.m. And any more after that, I'll keep you guys updated, but at least you guys will get at least 2 streams a day. I'm starting to put a schedule together now going into next season, and obviously for the foreseeable future. So having said all of that, I am going to be back at 7 o'clock with another stream. Listen, I'm going to before I get into talking about Willian and his potential move to Arsenal, I am going to be back at 7 p.m. And I'm going to be talking about the Arsenal have made 55 members of staff redundant. And listen, I'm not very happy about that. I'm actually, as an Arsenal fan, I'm a little bit disgusted by it. But listen, I ain't going to get into that now. I'm going to get into that at 7 p.m. So you guys can expect that at 7 p.m. So yeah, like I said, 2 streams a day coming your way for the foreseeable, and anything else, listen, I'll let you know. And like I say, there's going to be more content being wrapped up on the channel. Sorry. I just want to say big up to Melina and Omar already in the chat before I went live. So big up to you guys, and big up to everybody as well watching this on Facebook. Also as well, I just want to say, I know you guys are used to seeing a lot of guests on my channel as well. So listen, I am going to be doing some solo stuff as well, and more often than not, that these transfer shows may be solo. And like I say, I'm not always going to be able to guarantee that guests are come on, because everybody has their own lives and everybody has things that they need to do and other stuff outside of YouTube. So unfortunately, you will see a lot more solo stuff from me. Listen, I'll let you guys decide whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, whether you like hearing my dulcet tones for 20 to 30 odd minutes. But yeah, don't worry, the guests aren't going away. The guests are still going to be there, but because of me trying to get consistent with content on my channel, I can't always guarantee that guests are going to be available, but don't worry, they're not going anywhere. Anyway, let's get into talking about Willian. And a lot of reports are suggesting that he is close to an Arsenal move. And listen, I'm happy. I'm sort of happy with that. I would take Willian. Listen, I know he's 31, and offering him a 3-year deal is a little bit. Listen, it's risky on Arsenal's part, but listen, I still think he's a quality player, and I think he can add depth to our team, and I think it'll give competition to Saka, and I think it will give competition to Pepe, because I know he can play right side and he can play left side. So yeah, listen, I think it would give quality, and it'll be good for the depth of our team. And I've seen a lot of people saying that they would take him, and then I've seen some people say that they wouldn't take him. He's past it. But listen, free transfer. All we got to do is pay his wages. So yeah, I would definitely take him. I would absolutely take him. And the thing is as well, right? Going into next season, we're going to need all the players we can get, because it should be a priority to try and to try and push for the top 4 and try and push for Europa League. Personally, if I'm being brutally honest, I think top 4 may be a little bit out of our grasp, simply because everyone else is strengthening, and I just think we're struggling at the moment. Listen, I'm going to touch upon it a little bit more with. I'm going to touch upon it a little bit more when I get into talking about Arsenal making 55 members of staff redundant. Listen, I'm not going to touch on that too much because obviously that will take it away from later stream. But I just think in terms of getting Willian, I think it's a good bit of business if it happens. And listen, it's looking like that it's all but done. I've seen certain outlets reporting that Arsenal have offered a 3-year deal, and that we could just be waiting for the announcement. Obviously, when that announcement comes, if it comes, then I'll be going live straight away, and I'll be breaking it. Breaking news. So yeah, listen. And also, a lot of people are saying as well that it could be done with the Aubameyang thing could be done as well. That he could have signed, but Arsenal have just not announced it. So listen, there's a lot of positive things coming out of the club, apart from this whole 55 staff redundant. But listen, I'm going to get into my thoughts on that later stream. But let me know, are you guys, if Willian does come to Arsenal, would you guys be happy with that? Listen, I know we've got Pepe, I know we've got Saka. Listen, if we do get Willian, is it curtains for Reece Nelson? Because obviously that pushes him further down the pecking order. Or do you think that maybe Reece Nelson will still get a look in, maybe in the Europa games, maybe in the Carabao Cup games, and maybe the FA Cup? So yeah, what do you guys reckon to Willian? Because I would definitely take him. I really would. I think he's a quality player. He's got qualities that we're missing, and I've noticed with us, right, that we've got obviously some people will say that we've not got a great first team, but we've not got a lot of quality to come off the bench. I've noticed that when we got the likes of Pepe, when we got the likes of Aubameyang, Lacazette, I know Lacazette's had a poor season, but listen, he's still up there with one of the quality players. When you got the likes of Saka, when they're all playing, who have we got to come off the bench? Especially at the moment, Martinelli is injured. And then obviously, I don't personally believe Eddie Nketiah is good enough. I think he could be one of the players that could be surface to requirements. Also, as well, we know that Matteo Guendouzi is surface to requirements, as is Mesut Ozil. So when you take out all those players, we haven't really got a lot of players to come off the bench. Now, the players that we've been linked with, obviously, Willian, listen, I think that's all but done. It's just waiting for the announcement. And then obviously we're being linked to Philip Coutinho as well. It adds quality and it adds a bit of depth to our team. I mean, I still think we need a box-to-box midfielder, like a Thomas Partey who can defend, who's a proper defensive midfielder and a box-to-box midfielder. And potentially we need another centre-back. I know we've been linked to a couple of centre-backs, but listen, I ain't going to get into that now. I need content for other transfer shows as well. So, but yeah, listen, the topic is Willian. So let me know, would you guys be happy with Willian? Because I personally think it'd be a great idea. I think it'd be a great addition to the team. And if we can get at least 2 years out of him, it'd be decent. I know a lot of people are going to allude to his age, but listen, Aubameyang's the same age or thereabouts, and listen, he's still banging in the goals. So yeah, listen, you can't really go on age these days because players are going well past 30s and still putting in good performances. It's very unlikely and it's very rare that that happens, but it still happens. It still happens. Players are, some good quality players out there that are in their early 30s and still performing at a high level. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on Willian. Are you guys happy with him? Listen, I am going to get into some of your chats when my voiceover comes back on because it is totally crashed. And there we go. So let me scroll down here for some of your chats. Big up Miss Melina, big up Omar. Big up Taib. Big up Steve. Big up Aaron. Hope you're well. Big up Jade Shaheed. Remember, do subscribe if you're new to the channel, and also do like my Facebook page. I'd really appreciate that. Like I said, I'm going to be back at 7 p.m. with another stream, and the topic for that stream is the fact that Arsenal have basically thrown 55 members of staff to the Wolves. But listen, I'm going to get into that a little bit further on down at this evening's stream. Big up Simpy. So let's see. So Jay Shahid says Willian's a no because he's overrated. Do you know what? I kind of disagree. I think he's still quality. I think he's still got enough quality in there. And listen, even if we only get a year out of him, even if we only get a couple of years out of him, it's better than nothing. And listen, we can't be too picky in the current situation. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. Have a look here. I'm trying to scroll past all your. So Omar says, why we're going for Willian, he will never know. But you know what, Omar? Like, we can't be too picky. We can't be too picky. At the moment, we haven't got a lot of money, and we're getting him on a free. We're getting him on a free, so we've got to be happy with that. We've got to be happy with the fact that we're getting him on a free. Let's have a look. Have a look here. Have a look here. So Aaron says he doesn't see why we want Willian not on a 3-year deal. He's a decent player, but not for you. Thing is, I still think he's got something to bring to the team. I still think he's would be a decent addition to the team. Afternoon to you, Russ Morgan. Hope you're well, mate. Taib says he thinks Willian is a good player. I agree. I think he'd be a good player. And Simpy makes a good point, is that we suffer a lot with injuries. We suffer more than anybody. I tell you what, we might as well open an NHS hospital with the amount of injuries we get. So Czech, Gallas, David Luiz, and now Willian. And Omar says, "Oh, you're a retirement home for Chelsea players." Probably, yeah. We might as well just change our name, wouldn't we? We might as well. But no, listen. I think Willian is still got. I've still got some decent. I think he's still got some shelf life. So I think he'd be a good addition. Let's have a look here. JSGA Football, hope you're well. Remember, guys, like I said, I'm going to be back at 7 p.m. Do drive the likes up on this video. And if you're not liked my Facebook page, The Blind Gooner, and you know what, right? This is something else that I should apologize to. I keep meaning to post the link to my Facebook page in the description. I know I keep forgetting every time. So that is something that I am going to do. Aaron says Willian only wants to join us for the money. Do you know what? Probably. But listen, he's still got he's still a talent. Simpy says he would take Willian on a 1 or 2 year deal, but free. Thing is, it is what it is. I don't think we'll keep him for 3 years. I think we'll possibly get 2 years out of him and then maybe look to move him on. SGO Football says, would I take Coutinho at Arsenal all day long, mate? I would take him all day long because he's better than what we got and he's better than that clown Ozil. So another comment here. Willian is a good player. Over 200 games and 37 goals. 33 assists is horrible. Listen, you could argue that his stats could be better, but listen, I would still take him. I think he's quality. Russ Morgan says he would take Coutinho all day long. Listen, I agree. Aaron says signing Willian on a 3-year deal is a backward step. Don't know. Not sure. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Elijah Talks Football said Arteta fanboys are staying back the process. Do you know what though? We have got to listen. It's thing is we have got to back it to an extent because what's the point in watching Arsenal if you're not going to back the process? The difference is Russ said he's not going to be happy with Ozil, Aubameyang, and Willian all over 30. Yeah, but do you know what, right? The difference is Aubameyang and Willian will probably give more than Ozil. I'm not entirely sure why that happens, Elijah. Yeah, that must be a YouTube thing because it all seems fine my end. Let's have a look here. Steve says, Steve Wismark, big up Steve, hope you're well, mate. Saying the one thing we lacked is goals from midfield, and he will bring us some. Exactly, and that's what we need. We need goals from midfield because our midfield is dead. It's yeah. Let's have a look here. Do drive the likes up, everybody, and just remember, I'm going to be back at 7 p.m. Big up Bertrand, not seen you in here for a while. Omar says, Daniel, do you really think we need him? I actually do. I actually do, because we lack creativity and we lack goals from midfield. And like Steve says just then, that we could do with some goals. Big up Kevin. Kevin's in the chat. He's not on RedTube. How are you, Kevin? Aaron says, thoughts on a possible reunion with Emery for Guendouzi. Do you know what, Guendouzi? See you later. Not good enough. His attitude's all wrong. Yeah, so I think we could generate a bit of cash for him. Kevin's on RedTube, hopefully just watching. He's probably doing more than watching, mate. He's probably taking part. Yeah, he's probably taking part. But yeah, listen, I would take Willian. I don't really know why you guys are so against it. Listen, I think he would, you know, listen, we're probably only going to get 1 or 2 years out of him, and then you know, we'll probably look to move him on, but hopefully by then we're in a much better position, because at the moment we're in a shit state and we do need to get it together. So yeah, we do need to, you know, we do need to start getting some, and he's a winner as well. You think he's won quite a bit at Chelsea, so he can add something to the younger players. So yeah, we need we need experience as well as youth. And I know a lot of you guys are alluding to his age, but listen, nobody cares about Aubameyang's age, and he's still banging in goals left, right, and centre. Remember, do fire the likes up, everybody. Do hit the subscribe button, and do check out my Facebook page, The Blind Gooner. Trying to push that up. So I'd like to get to 500 likes. So yeah, do share that page around a bit as well, because I'm streaming on Facebook as well as on YouTube. Like I say, all future content now is going to go onto the page as well as the channel. So yeah, do, you know, if you guys could share it around for me, you know, really promote it, really do try and get more traction. Like I said, I'm going to be more consistent with the content. So going forward, 2 streams a day, 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. And obviously I'll do some extra streams with guests as well, but you're going to get at least 2 streams a day minimum. So 1 transfer show, and then 1 about another topic, Arsenal related, and sometimes it won't be Arsenal related. So so yeah, keep check out for that. And then obviously going into next season, the previews, reviews, and watch-alongs will return, because it doesn't look like we're going into the stadiums anytime soon. Doesn't look like we'll be going into the stadiums anytime soon. So yeah, lots of YouTube content coming up. And like I said yesterday in my post, that I was taking a bit of time off to try and work out some proper schedule, and I'm putting that together as we speak. So let's have a look here. So yeah, listen, there's, hang on, what's going on here with this? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so big up 11 people watching live. That's not bad for a solo stream, considering you guys are obviously like listening to my voice, which is good. So yeah, listen, apologies. I know I've seen a few of you put in there that the stream has been lagging or crashing. I have no idea what's going on. That might be potentially a YouTube thing, or that might be potentially a YouTube thing or a StreamYard thing. I have no idea. So yeah, listen guys, I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to be back at 7 p.m. With my stream about the, listen, I'm going to be talking about the fact that Arsenal made a statement. I'm going to go through that, talk about it, give my reaction, and then I'm going to get yours. So at 7 p.m, I'll be back with another stream. Remember, do like the content, subscribe, and share my socials, the Facebook page, Twitter, which is The Blind Gooner. And yeah, until 7 p.m, take care of yourselves, and I'll catch up with you all later.